Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin, and we're going to be continuing the Forest of Hope, but first of all I do have to mention that this is a post-commentary episode because, while recording the original session of Pikmin episodes, for some reason this episode just, my computer just never saved it. But, it didn't save this day. It has last episode, and then next episode, but not this one. I don't know why. I still have the audio saved for the original episode, but I really can't explain it. So, this current day is day 3, and yeah, I get a lot of work done. Later ship parts in this level that I don't get today, they require the last Pikmin type, which I have spoiled on the thumbnail of the first episode, which doesn't matter since it's really obvious what the Pikmin type is. It's blue. Yeah, they're water Pikmin, which I'll go over in next episode a lot more, I think. Yeah, so there's 3 parts that I highly recommend using the blue Pikmin, but all of them are possible to get without them. And it's like a speedrun where a guy can get all 8 ship parts from this level in one day, and it's really impressive. So I'm going down this little aisle that I opened up at the very end of the last day. And as you can see, there's a ship part back there that kind of looks like a weird cannon or a rocket ship. So I'm just clearing out all of the bulb orbs just around here. It can definitely be annoying with all the plant sprouts along the side, because your Pikmin can attack the plant sprouts and try and carry those, and then the small bulb orbs. If they cry for help for the big bulb orb, that can just be a mess. But there's also another way to go over there, which I'll mention later. Actually, no, it's there's like a slope. Like that slope right there. Then you can see another part over there, and I'll be in that part too. But so yeah, so here we have the Nova Blaster, which I guess all it does is destroy oncoming meteors or something, but I guess Olimar just never used it before he crashed into one, starting off the story of this game. So I have some Pikmin getting that ship part, and then I'm gonna get as many bomb rocks as I can here, because a different part that I'll be getting, I need 9 bombs to break the wall, and then the rest of the Pikmin I'll be using to get the other part that was up on that slope. I won't be getting that one until quite a bit later. So yeah, this is gonna take a while to just climb the wall up. See, I had a lot more to talk about during the actual recording for this, but that's alright. I have noticed that the past lots of videos I've been editing, every so often you'll hear a loud click noise, and I never really understood what that was until I was just editing the first part of this Let's Play, and I think I figured it out. So you'll hear a noise that just goes and I guess so I had to move my computers every 4 or 5 minutes just to make sure that they don't turn off automatically. And I think that when I tap the computer, I guess it's just loud enough that the microphone picks it up. Which means that this microphone is really sensitive, which I don't like. And, yeah, I could probably look up how to fix it, or just get a different microphone, which I will be doing when I get other equipment. Which, I do complain about a lot. But yeah, here is that wall that I mentioned that I will be destroying with all of the Pikmin bombs. Damn. Destroy it with Pikmin. So I used up 9 to break that black wall. And then, what do I do here? I think I get a few more bomb rocks. I don't really need them, actually. I don't get them at all. Yeah, so there's 2 bulb orbs here, this area. And the path leads to another ship part. I'll get on that later, because I get that at the very end of the day. Yeah, and Bulwarps you can actually defeat with bomb rocks. It takes up 2 bomb rocks to defeat them. As you can see, the health is just like barely over 50%, or barely under 50% left. And what I'm doing here is pretty risky, I guess. Especially with that the baby Bulwarp there. Well, this does not end up well on paper, but I guess I didn't wake it up at all. So I've opened up this area. If you looked in the back, there is another cardboard box, just like on the tutorial level. And blue Pikmin are recommended to do that part, but again, I'll get to that later. So now I'm gonna get to the one ship part over on that slope by the Nova Blaster and the original bomb rocks that I got. And yeah, I don't remember what this part's called, and this video isn't completely rendered, so I can't see the name unless like it pops up at the right time. But I think it's some sort of spring, and like that's really all it is. I guess it's just like a spring that helps for liftoff. Yeah, the shock absorber. There we go. So I do need 30, but I only have 27. I think I saw. So I gotta go get more Pikmin. And wait, there was a point earlier where I kept I backtracked a little bit at the beginning. That's because I saw that I was missing 5, but turns out I just didn't get them at the beginning, so I thought they were lost forever. But that part doesn't matter anymore. So there, I got enough Pikmin for the shock absorber. And then while they're going to get that part back to base, and this one Pikmin's being an asshole, but I gotta let him live. I'll be multitasking and getting the part between that wall that required the 9 bomb rocks. So, away. Do I even fast forward here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, because I was showing you getting the other Pikmin. Another trait about the rock, or the yellow Pikmin while they hold bomb rocks, is that... I think I mentioned this, but, like, so if you throw them onto the ground, and then you whistle, they like to throw their bomb rock. And that can be fatal. But I guess if you press X, which separates all the Pikmin around, apparently, according to what happened just there, is that if you press X to split everything up, then you can whistle them just fine, and they won't drop their bomb rocks. And this part here that I'm getting is the unanimous, or not the unanimous. Oh, God, it's some sort of bolt. I already missed the name, I think, but it's just all it is, a bolt. And there was a little cutscene with a rocket ship when I got the shock absorber back at base. And so that just means I got 5 parts, and I unlocked the next level in the game. So we will be discovering that quite a bit next episode. And since I've already recorded next episode, it is a... It doesn't go according to the plan, I'll just say that. Extraordinary build, that's what the part's called. So I've just collected my 3rd part today, and I got a little over 4 minutes left. Here I'm putting some yellow Pikmin away because the next thing I'm going to be doing, if it goes wrong, I want to have yellow Pikmin for later. Because I think the way the game works is if you run out of a type of Pikmin, or like that they become extinct, then I don't remember for sure. I think like the day just ends or something, and then the very next day, you just get 1 seed of that color, and you have to start up. You just pretty much start from scratch, as if you only had 1. So right here, I'm splitting up the Pikmin. I got the yellows, and so you want to go through the water with blue Pikmin normally, because you know they're safe. But you can throw Pikmin over on top of the box, and then whistle them, and then control them with a C-stick. But a weird kind of feature about the cardboard box is that if you were, like, if the Pikmin just steps on the box, they just, like, already stop listening to you, which is kind of annoying. and could probably lead to some deaths. But yeah, so we got the box pushed, and this never happened during the original run. This is just an accident on my part. I just let all of the Pikmin die in the water, and this is a really bad accident because on the original run I didn't have any drownings for some odd reason. So now you'll just see me struggling to try and get like 10 of these guys back. Like I'm at 57 now, and 55. Oh my gosh. They are all screwed. 48 now. Ooh. Yes, I'm just gonna carry on. Yeah, so here is the burrowing snagger. There are three of these enemies in the game, but this one back here, it's like kind of secluded. It has a ship part inside of it. I don't remember what the ship part is called at all. But when you stand next to it, it makes an electric kind of noise. So you might be hearing that after I get the part unlocked. This enemy, the burrowing snagger, its weak points are its head, and like that's the strongest point to hit it at, and the top half of its neck. Otherwise, the Geiger counter. That's what that part's called. But yeah, they can be annoying if you don't aim right. Definitely going against them with yellow Pikmin can be difficult because yellow Pikmin, like, they go a bit further than where your little target says they can go. And that's really why I hate yellow Pikmin in this game. So now I got 37 Pikmin left with me, and then 53 left in all. Or now 50, because the bird snakes are eating them. So, you know, that's not great. But I can carry on. But I actually don't collect the Geiger counter before the day ends on my original run. So what's gonna happen is that I'll be letting go of the Pikmin holding that part, so that they're in the middle of the base, because that's where I left them off. It was really close. I don't know why it took. Oh yeah, because the boss fight took a lot longer on my original run, and because I'm also doing this for a second time without having to do commentary. Skill often gets a lot better without commentary and doing it a second time. So yeah, I'm just slowly waiting for the Pikmin to be right about where I think they would be. And I think I let them go a bit too far, but it doesn't really matter because it's just 1 second. So now there's about a minute left. I'm just fast forwarding most of this part because nothing that happens here is canon. Like, I'm just gonna be getting more Pikmin sprouts. But yeah, that won't happen at all. Like I said, this is a alternate universe, and yeah, it just. I mean, I got all I really needed because the last day I'll be in this map, I'll have a lot more stuff done. But because the countdown is going on, I will be wrapping up the episode. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Pikmin. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a like as it helps the channel grow. And if you liked this episode and want to see more of my uploads as soon as they happen, you can subscribe to get that possibility. But we'll be just watching this ending cutscene, and I'm going to edit over the total numbers of what they should have been at the end, just to show what they would be accurately, I guess.